Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the airship map. We're playing as a green player out of the second position. And we have a 1-point hold here. Black would not see this, blue would. Do we think black goes here? I don't know. That is a little risky. We got a 1-point hold here over this bonus. Don't really have a lot of material in either location. You guys know my general mantra, expand, expand, expand. Love playing it that way. We could go in this pocket here even, take this one. I mean, this is obviously an unknown. We might get black or blue back in there. We may even get both of those players fighting over that position, so I don't love going in there. Could take a strong middle board capital that holds quite a bit behind me. Could take a 1-point hold here. Red's cap option there, which appears he did not take. We're going to go back here. I like the prospects of this the most. It shows white and blue that I'm here. Potentially drives these players into other parts of the board. I'm thinking blue. I have a feeling black is going to go on record vents, and I just didn't want to deal with that. It doesn't happen. All right. A missed opportunity then, maybe. And blue does go back there. Actually behind the spot I would have gone, so that may mean blue is aware of somebody capped on either stall B or storage wires. Maybe blue's here, sees this here, didn't want to cap in the bonus that player might be in. This is one of the few maps where I actually feel like capping deepest in the pocket is sometimes not, obviously still 1 point holding a bonus, but deepest in the pocket can be more beneficial, prevent your opponents from holding bonuses, etc. I'm going to try to play fairly aggressively here for bonuses, pick up some information. We start with 7 troops, so we have a little bit of leeway with that. So I am going to go actually 4 troops down here, the rest up here, in the hopes. We're going to roll a 4 on 2. It might not work. It does not work. We may get our cap rolled turn 1, but maybe not the wisest play. I probably should have ensured that I could deal with a 2 back there, but let's swing this way. Maybe we lose our cap turn 1. I think it would be overly aggressive to try to do that. We know that nobody is capped behind me at the very least. Cool. So pink will get this capital. I don't understand that maneuver. Obviously, I should have just attacked to the left, put the troops on cap, taken the bonus on the next turn. Should have done that, didn't do that. My biggest issue with players like the white player is if you win that roll, you're likely to lose at least half your troops. And so you're going to have a 4 cap here, but there's a very good chance that this 4 cap just gets rolled by pink from deep in the pocket. He doesn't even fortify it back to the cap. Brother, what are we doing? Black rolls blue. All right, so he's going to slow roll this? No, he blitzes it too. He actually gets better dice than the white did. So both me and blue lose our caps on turn 1. And pink almost certainly takes this, which actually may work out in my favor. If he gets bad enough dice in the inevitable 9 on or 10 on 3 that gets rolled here, it's not over, but I just don't, I hate that. If you didn't have anything next to it, you know, maybe you had a 2 or something. Don't blitz this. Oh, blue. Okay. And you know, we might get lucky enough to hold this +3 here. And if pink gets bad enough dice on white here, we just retake. Even if maybe pink doesn't hit this, right? And we just get it back anyway. We got a decent amount of territories. We're getting a +3, which basically replaces the value of our capital. It's a decent chance we can hit this back. I just don't understand the white's greed there. I think it's a little bit foolish, in my opinion, knowing that there's other players who have vision on this capital from behind. Obviously, I rolled a stubborn 4 on 2, thought I could get perfect dice, and we actually didn't even take a single troop off that. Lost all 3 on a 75% roll. Dice were not meant to be with us on this one. And blue bots out. Not surprised by that. Come on, only get 8. Please only get 8. Because a 9 on 3 I've seen lose. He gets 10. Oh my God. Pink didn't get hit at all. Does he take the freebie? That's the ultimate question. It looks like he is not going to. So, no, he's over here. I'm glad I didn't cap on that 1 over there. He does not take the freebie. If red doesn't hit us more than once, We should still start with 6 troops, so I can re-roll this cap here. And I should roll these 2-on-1s on the other part of the board just to keep some extra materials. Probably not a bad idea. We don't know where red is operating out of. Pink does not actually roll this, which I am surprised by. You see this roll happen, I would absolutely take. Red fails that, so we do manage to get our 6 troops. Or 7 troops? 8 troops. Why am I doing math badly? I don't know. 9-on-3 should win. It does win. We get our cap back. I'm not going to push for that bonus, however. There's 1. Slow roll in the middle. There's 2. It's just extra troops around the board. It doesn't hurt. Like, I could take this, but knowing the way that white is playing this game, I don't want to do that. So we knock him down a troop. Maybe that helps. He is holding comms here. He also may be holding another bonus or just territory count. I'm not aware of what that other bonus may be. He's at least in comms here. Probably has 15 or more territories. But likely doesn't retake, right? So we get to take this bonus. And, I mean, I've got... What white needs to realize is he is priority target number 1 on my board. It doesn't really matter to me what else happens. I'm kind of going to vow to take him out. Now, black is getting 8. He didn't put anything on his original capital. He did. So he's got 2 caps, and then 12 to 14 territories would be my guess. If I'm him, I'm actually surprised he's not operating for this bonus back here. He's going to operate for this one up front. Loses 1 there. Does he keep attacking? Because this may be undefended. This may be a very weak capital. Maybe he was capped out in front of blue. I'm not fully convinced he added there. I'm hoping blue does not break me down in this +3. We've got pink taking the +2 over there. I'm back on cap, so I shouldn't get rolled pink. We got really good dice on that cap reroll. Oh, no, no, no. Nobody wants this. No, fail, please fail. Oh, not even close to failing. That's so sad. The bot had so many other options it could place, but because it had a 2 there, it opted to place it. And it doesn't even... that's a bummer. All right, pink gets 10. We can operate for this bonus in here. Yeah, I can't afford... After losing that there, I cannot afford to... I can't afford to try to go take black's capital. I need to let pink and black independently get kind of strong. And pink is going to get strong here. So... Blue bot likely places, now that it's got half, this likely places down here to take the bonus. Now this looks like pink is not, yeah, pink is defending completely off cap. So I'm learning a lot about my opponents here. White is aggressive for capitals, but not inherently bonuses or positioning. Red is pretty slow. He's also out in front of black, I think. Pink is very aggressive for bonuses. I can't do much with this, so I'm just going to take... We're just going to get our bonus that we were trying to take, and then I can work off of that after. I'm probably going to lose quite a bit of my leverage here. White is only getting 8. Shouldn't be able to take my cap. Now, we've got our guaranteed bonus here. I'm thinking white is probably capped on cockpit. Actually, you know what? I think more likely probably capped on radio. I think he's in the pocket here. It's going to hit me. I'm not surprised by that. But now that I have an 11 cap, he's not open to me. Black is getting 14. I'm not surprised by that either. He did just pick up lounge and bathrooms. Bunch of extra territory. I think he may have this +1 up here as well. He's going to take the bonus behind his capital. Black is in a very good position, especially with red not having anything of value. Only getting 6 troops. Black comes down this way. He's going to take split gap room first. Maybe you can get both. He might get both. 4-on-2, he's going to have to try to roll. At this point, you may as well try. Splits. He should have enough. 3-on-1, I would hit the blue. Yeah, don't let the bot be operating back here. May as well try it. Maybe you win it. And he slow rolls the 1. Does not win it. Lost a little bit too much going into the pocket here. So what, 8 loses 2, so 6 has to leave 3 here. Yeah, that makes sense. 3 and 3 split. Okay. So pink has, if I understand this correctly, red, I doubt, has showers. So maybe just fan room. Pink has medical and electrical. Black has meeting room, gap room, lounge, bathrooms. White has armory and comms, which we're not going to let white hold here because white is a jerk. I should start this next turn with 8 troops. I don't actually even think that's going to be enough to break white. Because he had a 4 here. Hit me with a 5. Has a 4 here. I'd have 9, 8, 7. 7 on 4. Not super optimistic on the ability to roll that. Pink comes left. It's also contingent on red not hitting me, right? Because pink's going to take the rest of this bonus. Eventually going to weasel his way into us over here. 3 on 1. I wouldn't have split like that. I think that's a little bit foolish, but he is trying to take this +1 here, obviously. So pink massive expansion, black massive expansion. Does there come a point where these players slow down, or do they just expand into white and red? Probably. Red starts with 7, so territory count and the +1. I would guess. Maybe tries to take the rest of this +3 in here and showers. I feel confident that an 11 cap would hold despite whatever white would try to do to me. No dice. I mean, that's some of the worst dice I've ever gotten. Like, what? Why are we losing one rolls? A troop on all 3 1 rolls. So much for having a 7 on 4. Or 6. It would have been a 6 on 4 naturally there. He didn't even have this bonus. I don't like the way he's playing this, to be honest. Black gets 15. He's holding 7 here. I mean, he's not adding to his capital. He didn't have the bonus. Black takes here. Black is getting 15. So black did not actually finish gap room on that last turn because he was getting 14 the turn before. So pink is going to be getting the most troops on this next turn. He already got 14. He did just pick up, I believe, 2 extra bonuses here. A lot of troops to be holding off cap white, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, white has put himself on my enemy numero uno radar. Blue's still getting 3. Now, there is the one worry that blue opens white here, but I at least can respond to it before white plays. It's going to add over here. This will probably hit me, so no retaliation on white yet. Or no, okay, it does go to the left. Pink will just cream that, so. I think I want to commit, since I don't want to trade in first. Red actually skipped. No, red is not skipped. I'm foolish. It hasn't played my turn yet. Pink gets 18. Puts 6 here, presumably the rest to take the viewing deck over here. I want to remove pink back here between black and red, because if I do get my cap rolled at some point, I want to have a fallback area. I'm not going to bank. I'm just going to hit this. I'm not going to bank on having it, but I don't want pink to be able to full eliminate me. Red does take the +3 in showers, which is a good pickup for him. We're moving slowly here, but I have some degree of confidence of being able to progress my game. The bot actually missed cards on a second turn, I think. So unless it trades on 3, it's not looking great for us in terms of getting a better trade in with the bot setting. I'm going to make it look like I'm leaving white alone for now. That's not really my intention. Continues not distributing enough troops up by his capital. I mean, may as well hit another one of my territories, right? Fortifies into his bonus. Try to keep me down as much as you can. Black is getting 22, so picked up presumably both gap room and the +3 on records. So maybe we lose this material. Yeah, we're going to lose this material over here. That's a bummer. Oh, well. is a little over-aggression from black. I mean, maybe he steals red's cap. Maybe he's able to complete this aggression. I don't love it. I don't actually think any of my opponents are that strong, like, as far as risk players go. I mean, blue quit immediately. Black, pink is not keeping any troops on cap. White is turn 1 cap rolls without any material to back it up. Doesn't even fortify to prevent a retake. Like, red was real slow to take any sort of useful bonus. Just a lot of stuff that I'm not crazy about. Pink's still only getting 18, so he actually hasn't played as aggressively as I expected, although he does. And then there's that move, trading in early. Like, unless you know you can eliminate blue, I don't understand that play. It's a lot of middling efforts here. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Hit me. Yes, come on. Hit white. Hit white. Hit white. Hit white. Come on. He stops. He's going to sit there? He doesn't even sit there. He backs up. That's a shame. I was hoping he'd play more aggressive than that. So we trade here. I'm not sure if this is the end of blue on this one here. I may as well see. I would trigger an additional trade-in, but we get an extra card off of it besides that additional trade-in, which I don't think is a bad thing by any means. All right. It's fine. Oh, wait, was it right here? It was right here, wasn't it? Oh, not the end, but worth a shot, right? Certainly worth a shot. And we have a trade on 3 if we need it. White is going to continue hitting me because he is a fool. I don't know what I did to him because I haven't really, like, I went for that 1 bonus break. Haven't done much besides that. He's going to hit. Oh, no, he hits red. Now he hits me. It was sitting right here. Pink left it there. I didn't know. I probably should have checked because I knew it was down in there, but good awareness from white. That's probably the best play I've seen made from any opponent at this point. I'm not sure why you hit me here. Like, you could just play off of white and do the same thing. I want him to be overly aggressive. And it looks like we may be getting that. Knocks me out of here. Yeah. What a fool. Hits pink in there, though. Like, he doesn't hit my 3. Knocks me out of here, doesn't hit my 3. I'm a little bit confused by his maneuvers. Black is getting 28. Holy cow. I'm a little bit confused by white's maneuvers. Now, there is a benefit to this that he is now forced to trade ahead of me. So despite getting the blue elimination, getting a couple extra troops off of that, he gives black a better trade-in, and then also will be trading ahead of me, which is certainly beneficial. We've got black dumping so much over here on the left-hand side. What did red start with on his turn? He started with 11 still. Pink starts only with 17 now. Keeps adding here. Doesn't have a trade-in. But I wonder if he's a little bit annoyed that white hit some of his material there. I'd love to see some aggression from pink into white, because I think that that will be quickly reciprocated, and then it should get white off of my tail. That's a pretty good sign. He didn't, I don't think he broke in here, though. That slides back. And just take 1 there. Red's only getting 10. If he's only getting 10, I think that's 12 to 13 or 12 to 14 territories with the +1 and the +3. Black, for some reason, isn't coming in here and breaking, despite having the massive amounts of troops that he does. And here comes a 30 bomb. I think red is going to use this to remove black. Red is he's going to get himself into some trouble here. So I'm actually going to attack twice on this because I'm fairly confident. I'm fairly confident that black is going to come down, and white can hit me here if he really wants to, if that behooves him. I'm fairly confident black's going to come off the 40 and swing through red here. I didn't want my extra material to get hit if that's the case. White is still hitting me. He refuses to hit pink. I honestly think he's scared. Do we see all 28 dumped here? 11? Okay. Now, there's a chance pink's staring at me, but I think he's more defending his bonuses. Black just takes one. Black is playing this better than I thought he would. I thought the turn one play was a little bit aggressive. Pink sets early again, as I really don't think pink is a very strong player. The early trade-ins out of the last position just don't make any sense. You're losing yourself troops. You already have good defense over your position. There's no need to set early here. Personally, I think that's a little bit silly. Comes up this way. That may have opened up white's cap, which I am not in love with. I am going to trade on 4 here. Normally, I would say trade ahead of white, but or wait for white to trade in. I have no interest in doing that if the cap or a large stack just got opened. So I'm not going to. Weird that pink continued hitting white in there. Red knocks somebody out of that pocket. Does that come back to this spot? It does. All right, we're going to set again because I am living in fear, to be completely frank. I don't want to get rolled by white. I know that white doesn't like me, so why give him the opportunity to take my capital? It doesn't make any sense. He's only getting 9 now. He's been knocked below the 12 territories, so he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 probably. He does obviously trade. I didn't want to risk my cap getting taken by him again. So that's why I said early, I think a 30 cap easily with a 25 trade plus whatever he had waiting here. I think I easily lose that capital. And he's going to hit me out over there. Oh, maybe not. Comes on, going to come underneath pink. Yeah. All right. Leaves himself open here to make a play too. That was so smart. So white, I don't like the way white plays the game, but I think that white is probably my strongest opponent in terms of raw skill. Black has been playing far too passively than I would in the position that he has against red. I would trade in. I would smoke all of red's material. I would remove red from the game. Red is playing way too confidently this many troops off cap, knowing that black has been getting way more than him. I think black is playing this far too slow. A better player would have taken red's cap on the 1 point here, held all of that, and just probably even eliminated him for the 5 cards there. So I think it's a little bit silly. And we're playing slow, but I'm mostly playing slow because I need white and pink really to piss each other off enough where something happens, but I don't think pink is going to play aggressively enough. I think white may end up holding this +3 here. Red trades. Now, at some point, red is going to be made aware of black's large outside presence. And he's probably going to have to bite the bullet and remove that. 4 here attached to the right. He's going to leave me here because he knows, maybe this is a kill guard. I would leave me here. I think that was a bad play. I would not have removed that if I were red. If you know that somebody's trapped in a pocket like this, or in one of those pockets, and you know that that player hasn't been getting a whole lot of troops most of the game, you absolutely, under no circumstances, take that card. And he may think, well, I have the kill guard on him over here. Not really. This is shared with somebody else. And I was right. White did hold kitchen. Pink did not retaliate on that. So, find that a little bit interesting. We do not have a trade on 3. I mean, I'm probably a third of the size of black at this point. He's about to trade as well for better than what we would have gotten. And unfortunately, white and pink have reached some sort of standstill here. And white leaving the 4 here, not fortifying back, that concerns me as well. I don't want to be forced to take these cards here. Now, red did dump 30 of his troops gained on that last turn. That was basically his entire trade-in. He put, excuse me, did not mean to click the help settings. He put that here, off of capital. I'm just a bit confused. You would think I would see this number switch to... I don't like that he didn't fortify that away. I'm going to get hit by white on this next turn. You would think I would see this number switch. For some reason, black is holding 100 troops off of capital. And it's possible his original cap was actually up here and not over here like I originally thought it was. Pink might be removing white in here. That was a few attacks. Red is getting 12 now. And trades on 3. I mean, the trade on 3 is smart. I do wonder if... He puts 49 here. Gonna hit me. Does he roll again into pink? Wow. That is... I mean, that's kind of crazy to me. Here's my thoughts. There's no point in going for pink. I mean, this is obviously, we know pink just got hit there. So pink is considerably weaker than he was before. But we also know he's got a huge stack down here. So there's no reason to give that pathing into me. So I am just going to hit black here. We're going to open up that big stack again. I don't want to open up my cap any more than I need to. Pink did hit white in here. We do have a trade on 4. The idea here is that if pink has lost his cap, and I won't know because black is the player with 2 capitals. But if pink has lost his cap and is not getting that much, or alternatively, black goes for the elimination here. White does not take it, right? So black goes for the elim here. Doesn't get it. We swoop in and take it for ourselves, especially if pink goes like super devastation mode onto red. That could be pretty good. Black's playing super passively. Let's see what pink's getting here. 11. And trades. All right, well, there's the trade-in, right? So I'm going to have to trade ahead of white again. Black's got 120 troops off cap up here. Completely blocking a path line. Have to go through pink to get through there. Already basically has a card block, which I don't hate that maneuver. I'm intentionally leaving my cap open because we are a 1-point card block here if white somehow loses this position. I also could theoretically card block white, but I can't do it right now trying to go through black. I actually, you know what is probably my best play here? My best play with black sitting on this territory in refuel port is probably to remove white from this position. White he's played nice enough to not remove this from me, but also this would basically ensure he can't kill me. And if he feeds me to black, he basically just loses his own game. So I could theoretically not trade in right now and try that. Red's still getting 13, but it looks like he is done playing the game, which basically just hands black the win. I don't know why he went into pink. That didn't make a whole lot of sense. But it looks like he's done. But yeah, if I remove white from this position, just put 3 here, hit this, he'll be on 5 cards. If he wants to feed me and especially feed black the game, that's totally fine. I think I don't trade in, get myself the extra cards. If I lose my cap, I lose my cap. It is what it is. Because I know now you can't kill me. I've ensured that I don't die here. Because you can't hit through white. You can take my cap if you want. You lose the game. If he tries to kill me, it tries to take my cap here, he loses the game. Because he won't get the elimination on 5 cards. He will have burnt through whatever hits the cap here. He also doesn't know how much I have on cap. Probably hasn't been counting. He seemingly is going aggressive into somebody else anyway. So that is fine by me. Black is 29 now. Because I didn't re-hit here. He's going to full remove me. Oh, nope. He just dumped everything there. So I don't know what he's got behind red. Red obviously has quit. Pink is only getting 10. So white may have just gone into pink there. I think I wait. Because theoretically, pink is so upset with what white just did to him that he doesn't full retaliate. Okay. Huh. Red is getting 7? 12? Why did I think 7? I don't know. Weird game, everybody. I mean, this is kind of a slow burn. I'm really just trying to get a feeler for my opponents, and I'm trying to comment as much as I can on my opponent's maneuvers because, honestly, their maneuvers are more important than my own until I make some sort of play. So we're getting there, but we're not there yet. Red bot did quite a bit of attacking there. I would not be surprised to see then it broke through black quite a bit back there. Although black's on 5 cards, so probably just takes the elim. I don't know. Let's get adventurous. Oh, we got white here. I don't know why it lagged when I attacked there. Well played, everyone. 126 troops off cap is foolish. This is just a terrible play. I can't kill him, but I'm fairly confident he doesn't have anything on cap. I have a trade on 3. I could theoretically wipe white out of here. Like, what a loser, dude. This guy can't help himself. Truly cannot help himself. I didn't give black an extra card here. He may hit my 7. He did just take a cap. I would assume that that was red's. He still got 25 troops, so maybe it broke his +4 over here. How do I get to that is the question. Right? Like, I want those extra cards off red just as much as anybody. Trade is 70. I could knock white out of here. I mean, he's been a pretty quintessential tool this game. What? Oh, pink got 8. Red's still getting 13. So maybe black took pink's capital? It's surprising to me, but it's not out of the question. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of the white player. I'd like the white player to make a mistake here. Try to trade in, take my cap in retaliation to a play that I make. I don't want to show pink that I'm dumping everything here, though. So I want to force white off his cap and block him. I mean, that's... That's pretty much the gist of it. There's the trade. I want to see him come off of this and try to roll my capital. Which he doesn't even have the juice to do. He could slam me and lose the game. That'd be really funny. He is holding everything off cap right now. Which means if I play nice with pink here, black's going to hit me, isn't he? No, he goes to the right. Okay. Only loses 5 on that roll. He may just eliminate red here and trade in. And then may go into pink. There's a world where black could lose this, is playing too aggressively into pink. Pink's emoting a bunch. It would be really funny if pink just fed me white. I don't trade in off of white. And pink is currently open to me. He trades. Does he go for red? Does he go for black? He could cut up through me into black. I still am fairly convinced he's holding as much as he can off cap. He's going to hit me. This is 5. He may go through black here. All right, I can live with that. I don't like it, but I can live with that. Now, my chances at arriving at a trade-in before white are pretty slim. I am going to get a decent amount of troops here. With the 2 extra bonuses and extra territory. Red is still getting 15. That's crazy to me. Give black an extra card here so we don't get broken. Pink got 7 there. I think pink is completely capless. I think black took pink's capital. I don't think black has reds, but he has pinks. My guess would be that black is actually stacked against red over here. And so red is not moving anything off of its capital. So take our card. 38%. Not worth it just yet. He gets 7. I got 14. Now that is an interesting thing to note. Breaks pink. He's obviously going to come break me. The foolish part about this is now I can just block him. And on a relatively easy block, too. I mean, this is a player who played far too aggressively, too early into the game. I don't know. You've been kind of a dirtbag to me the entire game. Only time you weren't was when you didn't remove my material in here. You know, actively trying to reduce my troop total here and there. There was just really no reason in playing nice. And maybe he has a trade on 3 here, right? Maybe he can break the block. Who knows? But I'm going to set a block, right? It shouldn't be a very difficult one to set. Pink gets 6. So black really heavily just went into pink. I think pink only has security and exterior. Or exterior and viewing deck. Black took up to security. So maybe pink is open. I mean, white did cut through, right? So pink should be open to come hit black up here. But this is good. With pink fully focused on black, I think. Red, the bot red player still getting presumably 15 troops a turn. Like, I don't even think pink can kill red now because red was gaining too much and should trade in here if the kill doesn't happen. If red is capless by the end of this turn and doesn't set, I think we try to go hunt. We don't worry about our card block. I guess we'll see. No, it's still getting 15. So pink went into black there, as expected. Black did not lose a capital, though. Red bot seemingly is not going to trade. So maybe black pivots for this turn to eliminate red. No, it does trade. Okay. Because that's the other issue, right? Is if black's ever, if at any point he's not holding enough in front of red, he's going to risk red hitting him, which actually should level the board out a little bit. There's some nuance to this, but we're going to start with setting a block, and maybe white went for that aggressive play because he's got a joker, and we're going to regret making the play that we're about to make, but I think it is worth a shot. There's our card block. Let's see if he's got a trade on 3. I have a trade on 3. Brings everything out. All right, we kill him. We kill him. We hope black doesn't have it. Black and pink don't have trades on 3. I mean, this is at least my revenge tour is going well. I just hope that pink doesn't die here, because that would put black on 5. Well, there's 2 approaches to look at here. If black does not manage to kill pink, he doesn't even necessarily roll that. Because we don't know how much pink has left, right? That was a trade-in, and then there's 60 troops in front of me. So pink got up into this business to some degree. Black got 27 on that turn versus 32 the previous. So pink did deal some damage, but not a whole lot. It's only getting 6 again. It really depends on that 200 stack that he had, how much of that is left. Now, trades are 95. So theoretically, I can still hold both these caps in here. And white might, maybe white's being kill guarded somewhere. I'm not sure. There's a very realistic possibility. I may want to place some troops in another spot. It looks like pink is potentially botting out here, which would give black a lot of incentive to come hit me. Also means pink won't be on 3 cards. So do with that info what you will. Because, you know, it'll be just me and black as far as human players go. I'll be on 5 cards. No, I'll be on 4 cards after the elim. Red's still getting 15, though. So this bot should theoretically keep spreading out, or at least cause black issues. Like, it may be to the point where the bot is capped on low fan control. Black has a bunch of troops on exit. Neither of them are enough to be able to roll each other. And then we just have to focus on card blocking black externally, forcing the bot into him, etc. I'm not sure how possible that is. Now, pink is a bot, so maybe it's in my best interest at least seeing how much of this is left. It's obviously holding these 2 bonuses. I don't know where else it exists. Because maybe black left 2 cards on the table, in which case there's room to function here. So I'm going to actually put this here, and then we're going to put our trade in up top. We're going to eliminate white because white has played like a jerk. Good riddance to you. Eight on 4? Not the elim. Okay. Red is down in here, though. Black is getting 32 once again. We do have a trade-in. I have 2 caps, black has 3. We are on a set. Black cannot come hit me. Presumably is able to eliminate pink here. Maybe not, though. Pink is down to only 3. Black is not hitting red. I am going to have to go bad to black here. But maybe I don't do it just yet. Maybe we try to milk pink for as much as we can. Red is up to 23. I'm going to lose this 5 here. The spot comes over to the left. White is gone. The challenge of white is gone. He got his comeuppance, right? We got our revenge. It's a dish best served, apparently incredibly cold. Oh, this is intriguing. It's going to hit my 6. That's really interesting to me. I don't want to overplay this right now. I'm just going to hit here. We're going to lose that, so I'm just going to back up. If black gets pink here, black gets pink here, right? I'd rather have black kill pink and force that trade in so I get a couple extra troops. And then we figure out how to navigate this relationship. He's played a solid game. Yeah, he gets it. I probably could have traded and taken it myself. My hope, I mean, he at least has 32, 50, minimum 15, if not 32 troops to come hit through. And we'll get a better trade in here. No, he doesn't hit me at all. But he does. If he doesn't have the red cap here, there's room to work. There's room to work if he doesn't have the red cap, which I don't think he does. I mean, he doesn't, because I only have 2 caps, so red still has a capital. Probably going to break me in here. I'm forced to hit red on this next turn, which is not great. And I don't want to open up wherever that red cap is. This will hit me here. And this will hit me here. Interesting. Does it break first or does it finish the bonus? It does break first. Okay. So maybe we just play off of the 6. Play through the 6 here. Fortify the 15 back. Just to get a feeling for what I'm looking at. Like 40. I'm going to break this just to... I mean, I got to weaken the bot somehow, right? This is not looking good, ladies and gents. This makes it look as though black has been holding on the side over here the entire time, and that is correct. That is correct. Black has been holding on the side over here the entire time. Black has the 1-point hold. No trade on 3 for me. Now, I have a kill guard on red here. So black could theoretically try to kill red, right? Red is capless now. Black's forced to go through red. If it doesn't trade on 4... Well, actually, all right. There's 2 ways to look at this, right? He feeds me the kill. We're feeling good because if it doesn't trade. Or he takes all of this board. Red trades in behind me. Devastates me. I don't love either option. 1-point holds are hard to get on this board. I almost need to card block him on multiple points just to force his troops to be spread out. He's playing very slowly. I don't believe... Yeah, I don't have a trade on 3 either. So presumably this trades, and because I couldn't hit this because there was just too many additional positions back here. Or it stacks in front of him. 115 troops off a trade-in. I see 6. There's 127 troops that would have just placed there. I see 6 of them. 6 of those troops placed by me. So right now, I'm going to want to keep this kill guard. Here's what I'm going to do. We don't set. I'm gonna retain the kill guard because presumably this bot is sitting in front of him, and that is his only card he can take. If I can get enough troops on this, the kill guard is going to be valuable. He did get a card. It concerns me that he's still up here. I don't have a trade on 4, which is obviously not great. It appears to still be stacking in front of him. 3 troops in front of me, 8 elsewhere. Oh, okay. 2 here. So 3 troops in front of me here, 2 here. So only 3 in front of black, wherever that may be. And maybe he backed his stack up. That's possible too. Doesn't break me there. It could have a set on 3. At this point, I need to prioritize my better capitals. 311 up there. 170 here. I'm going to back up here. I want him to go for this. I want him to think he's got it on 3 cards. He may try to cap run me here. I don't love this play. If you get bad dice on me up here. Oh, he's strictly going to the right-hand side. Maybe he was trying to make sure red didn't exist down here anymore. I mean, you saw how many troops I was getting. Come on, hit the 170. Hit the 170. Oh, just wraps back around. He's got, I mean, I think he's completely off capital at least. He's kind of slow. The issue is he's smart enough to sit on a 1 point. Red trades. I mean, I need to force his hits to be expensive. So it doesn't put anything back here. Maybe it broke him. I don't know how much he's going to get on this next turn. He was sitting here, though, so he let red get down here and then came in. I mean, that's 400 there. You think he would have another 400 on the other side. Like 800 total troops or something. 1 point block here, 1 point block up here. Although this is red, so maybe I don't even need to worry about an additional block on that spot. I just block over here. Let's get this to be like 60. This to be 50. And then... what is the point of that? Trade on 3? I have a trade on 3. That's huge. Is he going to move faster this turn? It looks like he's moving faster. He's still got 29 troops. Only 31 this way, so we'll live. If he rolls a cap, I can trade and we can force him into the red bot, right? Unless he rolls this cap. I want him to roll the 180. Looks like he's going to roll the 60 instead. Which I could block him in there. That bad dice. All right. I mean, that's got 50 left on it. You almost hope he rolls this and fails. No, not enough. 50 over here. Come on, hit it. I'm worried this is going to split too much off, though. I almost hope it hits. It may hit just with the 12. Nope. Come on, don't roll too much. Oh, it only left 80 there. And now it's splitting everything in here. 48 comes down. It may stop after this, and maybe the 130 goes back. Oh, it keeps going, actually. Come on, fortify back. All of it? Nearly all of it. That's pretty good. Now, we have a trade on 3. There's obviously the risk that he also has a trade on 3. Gonna go 6 down here. The rest here. That was pretty bad dice, actually. Fortify the 50 back in front of him here. I mean, this is super risky play, right? So, because the whole idea is completely clearing him out of this side of the board. $52. Hope no trade on 3. If he's got a trade on 3, we're cooked. That shouldn't get through here. And if he pulls off, we should just be able to roll it. Red breaks me here, but that's not enough. He only pulled like 16 off. He's still got it. He's got about 50 on the capital. I may even want to just eliminate red back here so it doesn't set on me on this next turn. 47 is going to break, which is not great. But it also may fortify back towards him. That is the benefit of this, is one of these stacks may fortify back towards him. If I take my card here, slam here. I mean, we know he theoretically doesn't have a trade-in. Come on, really solid 0%er. Another really solid 0%er. That's huge. That is massive. I mean, because he didn't take a card last turn. He doesn't want to hit through red here. Whatever I can make up is good. Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy win, right? It is not an easy win. I'm surprised he won't just bite the bullet and hit red over here. It's not that many troops. Left 60, so I've got a 200 here. I am worth less than what red has in front of him. No shot, you bot here, right? There's no way. You're still so strong. I mean, red hasn't broken him, so he's obviously still so strong, and there's no cap there. That is insane to me, man. That is absolutely absurd to me. I was going to try a 22 on 45 roll. It does trade. I mean, maybe red gets enough here where 48 there, trade-in's 140, 14 here. Not ideal. Should play for this bonus up here, though. I mean, black theoretically hits through him on this next turn. If he is staying by it. And the fact that I set a block in one singular position, and that might actually get me to a victory here, is crazy to me. Because it should burn a bunch of troops over there. Like a lot of troops into red should be burnt. Now, I don't want to give this bot free cards here. I want it to fortify off into me. And I want red to be reduced. What I want here is I want to see black 316. Holy cow. I want to see black roll through this. Maybe it puts these 33 troops in front of me. Puts 18. I'll probably try a 60 on... Or 49 and 60 it probably will try. 53 on 60 it will probably try. I have a set on 3, which is really good, but it also may roll through this 316 over here, which is exactly what happens. Only 31 troops remaining. Oh my goodness. All right. I see why he didn't want to roll through it. He did not have the investment over there. That is insane to me. That is absurd. Wow. So he wasn't as strong as I thought he was then. Now, we are not going to risk this here. But the bot actually rolled through that and only had, what, 30-something remaining? 31 remaining? That is pretty bananas. Red is not going to set here. Black probably does. The easiest way to do this for me, as much as I'd love to give this player who really earned his placement here, better placement. Oh, I have 3 caps now. Black still has 3 caps. Right, red, blue. Okay. Wow. I think red botting super early is going to end up getting him second because I don't want to risk. Oh, what do you guys usually like when I try to award placement? They both quit, though. So, you know what? Because they both quit, I'm going to win the game. I'm going to save you guys the time. Red gets second place. Sorry. You could have tried to play against the bot and you would have gotten second, but you also quit. So I'm not sympathetic to quitters. We've discussed the bot out channel, the bot out problem on this channel a lot recently. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. White was our strongest opponent by rank. I am not very surprised by that, but don't bully your neighbors, kids. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.